asked you if you were ready for the scheduled
Go!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Get Throwed podcast. It ended up going through like right at the end there.
You fucking train wreck. I asked about it and everything.
I thought we were fine. I am your host, Pink.
And I am your good buddy, Chase.
On this episode of the podcast, we are going to be talking about a bunch of different shit. We're going to talk about vegans and police and fucking drinking and,
This is going to be one heated episode, y'all.
Who knows?
I do. Because I know exactly what I'm thinking. For once.
And I will come in on the second half to be the argumentative person.
Naturally.
As I am.
God forbid you don't argue with me.
Hey man, everyone's gotta have someone to keep them in check.
Yeah, I know.
And we are.
Yeah, basically you keep me low and I keep you high. Fucking, I'm heated all the time, so you make me chill out, and you're not heated enough, so I piss you off.
So since last time we talked, little update on life in general, you know.
Yep.
I broke my fucking PC.
Like a fool.
I didn't fucking mean to. It just, my SSD went out. If you don't know what that means, basically, I couldn't boot up my computer.
It's fucked.
They sent me a new one. I'm back online. Eventually, we'll get the streaming thing. I've said this multiple times. Yeah. I have everything set up for it.
Dog, you've said this for like months.
Yes. I announced this on the show, like my whole fucking Twitch shit and shit.
Which means it's gonna be put off another 3 or 6 months.
No, fucking. I think the thing is just like I'm so afraid of starting something and then
having to move in the middle of it right at the beginning.
Right. Kind of in the same way that we kind of did this podcast. I mean, like we had a couple of episodes coming out right at the beginning with me and Butters, and then fucking we got put on an eternal hiatus because fucking
some bullshit.
Yeah. But it's something like I was passionate about this and I'm passionate about that, and if this says anything about how fucking passionate I am, because I'm still fucking doing it no matter what, even if we're late, even if we lose people, even if we gain new people.
People? We fucking never had people to start with.
Shut up!
I guess you have to put foot sucking in another episode title.
Hey, now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, man, well, just because it got brought up, does that really constitute title material?
How do you feel about foot sucking? On an actual real note.
Honestly, bro, I'm not about it. But, like, if other people feel like doing it, that's their business.
Okay. So you're not about doing it, but if somebody wants to do it to you?
Well, here's the thing. I probably wouldn't let them simply for health concerns. I spend a lot of time walking around barefoot. Okay, so they pick up some dirt. You know? I mean, don't get me wrong.
I feel like that's better.
What? No, that's fucking disgusting.
No. Hear me out. I'm not saying that, like, you running around in the fucking grass and all of that barefoot.
No. We're not talking about grass, bro. We're talking about concrete. Outside in the shit, man.
Now, so what I'm saying is I feel like it would be better to, you know, suck on a foot that has been barefooted, you clean off, and then, you know, it's there.
All right. I see what you're saying.
Then you know, you pull out their shoe and take off their... Yeah.
I don't... This might just be a me problem, bro. My feet kind of fucking reek after a long day, bro. I wouldn't want to subject anyone to that, and I can't imagine that they would want to subject themselves to it.
Think of like eating ass, dude. You're not gonna eat fucking rank ass.
Gone. Fucking never.
You're gonna eat clean ass.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna eat any ass.
I am a proud member of the Eat a Booty Club, dog.
You can have that shit. I will not eat your booty like groceries. I will not eat your shitter like an apple fritter. I am so fucking out on that shit, bro. It just...
I'm not the type of person that's gonna do it every fucking time that we go in to have sex or
Nah.
like out from the club or whatever. Nah, I'm not that kind of guy. But you know, if we've been together for a minute and I know we just hopped in the shower and then hopped out, or we've been clean, you know, it's not like we've been doing activities or whatever. You know, I'd fucking do it.
Dog, I look at it this way. Stick a finger up there. Stick some toys up there. Stick a dick up there. Don't stick your tongue up there.
You're not sticking it up there.
That's bullshit.
Around.
Nah, dog.
Around, dude.
I don't know about you, but my asshole is not a perfectly level surface. So in and out, very, very small area where they're the same shit.
Well, your anus like retracts. I'm saying you're not like you don't eat the poo poo. you just do a little rimmy,
Nah,
you know,
dog, look at
around
this
the
shit.
edges.
If I am madly in love with a woman, absolutely head over heels, I'm gonna marry this chick in love.
Right.
If she asks me to, I will attempt it. One time.
It really isn't that bad, dude. It really just tastes like skin.
Tastes like butthole skin, bro. Butthole skin.
I'm telling you, dude. Take it from me, the guy who's actually eaten ass, dude. It really like.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright.
Okay.
Listen here.
All right.
You know how you get told that like a food or a drink or whatever is just absolutely fucking nasty?
Like somebody doesn't like a drink, so they're just like, nah, that's fucking garbage.
No, you've never had the food or drink and other people tell you, oh, that shit's fucking disgusting.
Right.
You go to try it the first time, already you're like, this is bad.
Right.
You think that. That's what it is.
It's
gonna taste like butthole.
Right. You got that predisposition in your
Exactly.
mind. Even if you end up like, this actually isn't terrible.
Yeah,
you're thinking
exactly.
like, oh
you
my god.
fucking
Yeah,
go
yeah.
take a shower, you wash that shit out inside and out, fucking, it's still gonna taste like butthole to me. Because it's literally butthole.
You say that, but it really isn't that terrible, man.
Alright, bro. You do you. I'm not sold. Ladies, please
Well, okay.
don't ask me to eat your butthole.
Retracting from the butthole back to the feet. Like, I feel like feet is so much easier.
Absolutely. Feet is much easier than butthole. Because I know people walk on their feet all the time, but they also fucking clean them. Mm-hmm. Most people don't spend like hours fucking washing their butthole.
I'm just sorry. I just had that image in my head for a second. Like someone meticulously like taking like a Q-tip and dipping it in just
In fucking isopropyl, bro.
yeah, getting like right in the edges and shit.
Yeah, no. I think the feet are much, much easier.
I've never been with a person who like honestly enjoys feet play or anything like that.
I haven't either.
I know people.
I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't hang out with people that it does make sense to.
I've known people from like back in my whenever I was in high school, and they ended up developing their shit, and you know, secretly without saying anything, I've also got my own secret like fucking shit that I'm into.
Yeah,
that, you know,
everybody does.
Everybody's got their weird thing, you know.
Yeah.
Feet's not that fucking weird. I've sucked on plenty of toes. I don't get it, but
yeah, no. I would like to clarify. I said I don't hang out with people that do. That is not an I won't hang out with people that suck feet.
Yeah, you fucking feet suckers, get out of here.
I don't have any problem with them. They confuse me slightly, but that's okay. That's a people thing, bro.
Yeah.
I
people
don't have,
confuse me slightly.
I don't have any beef with people that suck feet and toes and shit.
Oh, man.
Unless they do it while they're dirty. Like if you just went walking around outside fucking barefoot
and you just
and
coming
come back in
you're
and
like,
just
lick the dirt between my toes.
yeah, no, those people I have a problem with. Fucking meet me on the street and we'll fucking handle it.
Oh my lord.
That is some people that need to be removed from the gene pool.
All right, so now we got foot sucking in the title.
Yep. I know I harass you about it all the time, but I guess I have to let this foot sucking in the title slide. We genuinely discussed it.
What if somebody's like super into foot and butt play, so they'd like stick
This
in their
episode is fucking made for them, bro.
Could you imagine like?
Talk about views, bro. It shows all of his homies.
I'm just imagining like standing over a girl and like play with her butthole, my big toe.
Oh, you got problems, dog. That does not need to go in the Kama Sutra.
Saving that one for the spank bank.
Fucking terrible.
Oh man.
Let's go on to something less like this.
Yeah, you ready to start the show?
Let's do the vegans,
Let's
bro.
get into it. All right.
What an opener. First you fuck up starting the show, and then buttholes and feet. There's the episode title,
Buttholes and feet. Buttholes and feet. Gotta have me some buttholes and feet, bro. Man.
Oh god, I am questioning this podcast right now. Is it worth it?
My ex-husband fed our vegan daughter McNuggets without telling me.
Now, for the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen listening to this,
That title gets you feeling really some type of way.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck, when I first read that title, but for one of the first times ever, I actually read the article
Whoa!
before we started the episode, and let me fucking tell you, it is a fucking roller coaster.
So, whenever you read this title, you're on one of two boats. Either you're like, oh, fuck that ex-husband for not abiding by the rules, you know, if they want to be vegan. And then there's the other half, the other boat that's like, yo, why the fuck are you making your daughter vegan?
Yeah, so the thing is no matter which boat you're on, you're fucking mad. Instant fury occurs.
And I'll admit, was feeling some type of way about, I was on both boats, right? Because I'm like, you know, let the kid choose what they want to choose, but also, you know, if you're gonna be one way, don't fucking go behind someone's back and, you know,
Yeah.
do it another way. 'Cause that's just dickheadish.
I read the title and I was absolutely Jesusing in between these boats. I was standing on the water like, where the fuck am I going?
Which one do I
It's
hop
like,
on?
I have very little love for vegans. I dated one vegan and she was cool, but she was not vegan by the time we broke up.
Okay, hold on. Let's clear some air real quick. I'm gonna clear some air for me personally. I don't know about
Okey-dokey.
you. Fucking, I have absolutely no issue with vegans. In fact, I agree with some of the things that vegans say. Some of the things.
Yeah.
I do think that it's basically just a radical, like, hard one-way stance.
They're basically food terrorists.
Vegan, the food terrorists.
Dog, foot sucking and food terrorists. It's a perfect episode.
I just think that a lot of vegans try to like push it or weaponize it in a way that isn't cool, which of course those are always going to be the ones you always hear about, and that's not going to be like the vast majority, or like, you know,
It makes them look like assholes, but
Yeah.
not all of them are.
but
Hell, the vegan I dated was cool as shit.
at the same time, I still want meat to be around. Like, honestly, in my head, the end goal would be like having animals on like a prosperous farm where they're still slaughtered and made into meat, but now that meat is premium and at a higher price,
God.
and we have
alternatives.
alternatives.
Farm where they're still slaughtered and eaten. Oh god.
But they're treated better. You have to pay more for it, but we also get to a point where substitutes are either a more
easily acquired
accepted
option.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Man, the
At least that's where I
section of this
stand.
episode is gonna be fucking something, man.
Dude,
If this gets fucking notoriety, that comment section is going to be brutal.
we picked some fucking really
Some radicalizing topics, bro.
we did. I know we haven't even gotten into this first one yet, but just like looking at the
It's
list.
a fucking doozy, guys.
Okay, so mom was left completely horrified when she discovered her ex-husband had given her meat. Yada yada yada. So it says, some people are pescatarian, vegan, vegetarian. Everyone has a lifestyle that they choose to live, and the thing is when you have kids, the kids are most likely just going to follow whatever the fuck their
Yeah,
parents
they're
are
like,
doing.
oh, this is what mom and dad do? Yeah, I'm on that shit.
And it really is up to the adult to kind of step in and be like, look, just because I do it this way doesn't mean you have to, but many parents aren't gonna do that.
Right.
So
I would like to take one more moment to...
go for it, because I'm trying to find the part that I want to read.
I don't have a problem with vegans unless they push their shit on you. Like, oh, you gotta be vegan. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I can't believe that bag is leather.
Oh my god, those are the fucking worst. Holy shit. So that reminds me of a song lyric. It's you're just a fraud like a vegan wearing leather at a zoo. And that shit I thought was fucking fire. Really just destroyed fake ass vegans right there, and I thought that was nice. As far as I know, I have exactly no knowledge about the processes of making vegan things. I have read one post, one time, about how hard it is to grow tofu. Because you have to kill fucking everything in the area, or it will kill the plants.
To be honest, I really don't even know what tofu is.
Well, I'm not entirely certain either. It's a plant. It's a bean, I think. I'm not 100% certain. But apparently you have to cut out like as much land as you're going to use to grow the tofu, and you have to basically murder everything in a 5-mile radius.
Curd made from mashed soybeans.
It's a bean.
Okay.
Excellent.
So I don't think you grow tofu. You just grow the soybeans.
You grow the tofu, bro. Comes off in little cubes. Haven't you seen it?
The tofu plant, you just come up, pick a cube off,
and you just munch that shit. Usually you're supposed to season it if you want it to taste like anything at all.
Right.
But, you can just pick it right off the plant. But yeah, no, apparently you have to murder everything within like a 2-mile radius of the farm. Bugs, fucking mammals, birds, everything.
Really?
Yes, or it will kill the fucking plants.
So you just, like, as soon as you plant them, commit seppuku and just...
Shut the fuck up with your bitch ass. But
you are not allowed to exist next to the soybean.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of their shtick is, oh, we want to protect animals and shit. Well, you have to murder a whole lot of fucking animals to grow soybeans.
Well, I mean, you could just plant them where... granted, I also don't know the validity of that statement, but I mean, like, if that's true...
I believe it's true. I want to say I fact-checked it at the time, but it's been fucking a long time.
Right. But even if that's true, I mean, you could just do it in a place,
where there aren't animals?
Yeah.
Name me one fucking location where there are not animals.
Well, I mean, like, you could fucking grow
Fucking
soybeans indoors. You grow pot plants indoors. You can grow fucking soybeans indoors.
I doubt that highly.
All you gotta have is the fucking, like, sun lamps and right food, bro. Like, either way.
But if a single bug gets in, it's fucked.
Is it?
Yes. That's why they have to kill them all. And it confuses me, because if you're trying to save animals, why are you going to genocide them for tofu? It's not even good. I've eaten some tofu in my life.
I have also eaten some tofu.
80% of the time, it's absolute trash. I have had good tofu twice, ever. And the first one was at a hibachi restaurant, and it's because it was soaked in like a meaty, like beefy type sauce.
Right.
And that shit was delicious. It was like little cubes of beef that I could just melt in my mouth, just press against the roof of your mouth and destroy. Like, super good.
It gave me taste.
Exactly. And the other time was one of my best friend's moms. She is vegan, and she made something one time. I didn't know there was tofu in it until halfway through the meal. And they're like, yeah, it's tofu. And I'm like, this is fucking tofu? What? I was absolutely blown away. Because I never would have fucking known.
Right.
It was in little chunks like fucking ground beef. You absolutely could have just told me it was beef. I wouldn't have said shit. But she isn't a fucking amazing cook, vegan or not. Like, she cooks regular shit for other people, too. And she's just a badass cook, so maybe it's an exception. Because
she just
she's
makes
just
it right.
that good,
yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm assuming, if she's been vegan for a while, she's learned to be like, all right, this is how you make this shit taste good.
She has an immunodeficiency.
Right.
So
Oh,
she has
really?
to. Yeah.
I've had a couple of vegan, I've had tofu a couple of times, and I've definitely had good and bad tofu.
Have you ever had boca?
Boca?
Yeah. It's a fucking vegan meat substitute. That is one of the only other times I've ever eaten vegan food. It was when I was dating that girl, actually. I wanted to cook dinner for her, but
Right.
she was vegan. So I had to figure something out. And I went into the fucking grocery store and stared at the frozen food aisle for a long time. And then I saw this little bag of shit.
It's a little bag of shit.
Looked like fucking crumbled up ground beef when you opened it. And I made it taste like fucking meat. I ate it and I'm like, wow, I did not think this was going to go that well.
I will say, I've had a lot of black bean substitutes for, meat. They're okay. There's definitely, I cannot remember the fucking brand at the moment, but there is this one brand that it's just the seasonings that they put in, but it makes it taste, it's really good, but it's not like, damn, that's meat. It's just, damn, that's really fucking good.
Yeah, you know it's beans, but
Yeah.
it's still delicious.
Fucking
Taco Bell's really been doubling down on their fucking
Yeah,
vegetarian shit.
I've noticed, and that's one of the points I was about to make is I actually went to Taco Bell and I got a vegetarian
chalupa.
God, Crunch Wrap?
Love me the Crunch Wraps. Bro. Their breakfast Crunch Wrap. Oh my god, dog. I would shoot somebody for one of those. Every day.
You're hitting all of my points, dude. That's actually the second point I was gonna make. Is that the one thing I will say is I have a vegan friend who served me vegan eggs.
Oh.
Never again.
What in the fuck is a vegan
I don't
egg?
fucking know. I don't ever want to have it again.
It's bad?
It was fucking terrible.
Well, that's what you get for trying to fake a fucking egg.
That was just one of the ones where I was like, vegans, just take the L.
Was your friend a bad cook, or?
She's not a terrible cook.
Okay, so then yeah, vegans take the L.
Yeah, vegans take, because I mean, there was I could obviously tell, all right, she put some cumin in there, she's got the salt and pepper,
So it was
we've
well
got
seasoned.
some chopped red
If it was an
peppers and
egg,
shit.
it would have been delicious.
Yeah. It was just, ugh.
Get fucked, vegans. We still have shit that you can't replicate.
I'm granted that was just the one substitute that I had. I'm sure there might be something that's a little bit closer, but low key, if they're anywhere even relatively close to the one that I tried, I don't even want to.
I don't know, bro. If I couldn't eat cheese, I'd probably just kill myself and be done with it. I mean, cheese is a big part of my life. Fuck, I go to Arby's and just get fucking mozzarella sticks. Bruh, how do they live like that? I've had vegan cheese. It's ass.
Well, okay, I'll say this. that it depends on which cheese they're trying to replicate, because like there are some cheeses that are supposed to be like a little bit sweet, a little bit nutty, a little bit, you know, with a little bit of funk, and making that with like nut milk,
not cheese.
It kind of complements, you know, like you're not typically putting like, I'm pulling this one out my ass, but you're not typically fucking pulling like Gruyere out of your ass.
Right, it's not a brie day.
Yeah. Typically, you know, you're cooking with mozzarella, fucking cheddar, fucking
the good shit. All right. Actually, the topic now.
Right. I became
fucking fantastic.
I became vegan when my ex and I moved in together because he was vegan and didn't like there being animal products in the house.
That's an asshole move.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking vegans.
If you're vegan and your partner is not,
fucking live with it. Just don't eat the animal products.
You have to know at that point. When you're moving in together, I would assume that you would know at that point that they don't share that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Now, I think it would be okay to be like, hey, because I feel this way, could we like maybe
get
talk
a separate
about
fridge or something?
Yeah, talk about like separating foods.
This is
or
the meat fridge and this is the not meat fridge.
Think about, you know, choosing alternatives to certain products or whatever,
right.
Like that type of discourse.
Be reasonable, basically.
Yo,
dog, why do you have fucking koozies on those things?
Oh, I just got some koozies from work because they were like, oh, I didn't realize that we made fucking koozies, and they were like, we don't. Do you want them?
Either. Didn't expect that to. Not a store you would think, oh yeah, I can get a koozie there.
Yeah. To those who don't know, I work at a video game store.
Just not to be expected.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might put it on, like, GameStop.
I might put it on GameStop.
They put their shit on everything. That's like Frank's Red Hot of the video game industry.
Put that sauce on everything.
No, I put that shit on everything. Get the slogan right.
Get the slogan right.
That's why we need to kill TV censorship rules so that Frank's Red Hot can have the proper slogan. I put that shit on everything. Ugh. Fuck, I'm about to get launched off on censorship. Please continue the article.
Hold on. Reel it back.
I'm trying.
We'll get back into the topic real quick. All right, so the couple ended up divorcing
like 15 months later.
Yeah, 15 months later.
Tragic. I bet it's because
no, it's not 15 months later. It's 15 months ago. We have no idea how long they were together.
15 months.
No. They have been raising their daughter vegan for the past 8-ish years.
Yeah.
So they've been together for a while. So they ended up breaking up because the husband was unfaithful, which
what a prick.
What an absolute
fuck
asshole.
You, dude. If you're listening to this, fuck you.
Suck a dick.
Any cheaters listening to this, fuck you. You are the scum of the earth.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was young and dumb.
Yeah? Fuck you too then.
Fuck me. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Now, see, that's a cheater I can get behind. A repentant one.
Hey, man, I had my days where I just kind of lived how I wanted, and I acknowledged that I was a terrible person for doing that, and I should have never put people through that.
You've moved past it. You're not a cheater anymore. That makes you good again. If you still cheat,
in some people's eyes, I'm sure other people listening to this, with me admitting to that, you're probably gonna have a bad taste in your mouth. But you know what? All I can do is tell you the truth.
Years ago.
Yeah. All I can do is tell you the truth, and hopefully, you can move past that and eventually like me enough to possibly have a relationship. No, I'm kidding. I'm happily in a relationship at the moment. I don't need nobody.
I'm single as fuck. I'm kidding.
All right.
Don't hit me like that. I'm not about it.
So after after she picked her daughter up from her ex's house,
Which is a terrible place to get chicken nuggets from, honestly. Truly atrocious. Yo, do you think they have Chick-fil-A in Britain?
I would think so.
I don't know why that I was watching a video the other day. It's called like Food Wars or something.
Right.
And they were comparing the portion sizes in the US and the UK. Mm-hmm. And truly, we fucking annihilated them in almost every single category.
Well, dude, that's because we're much
built
bigger.
different, bro.
We are a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's good shit though. I'm glad that we're not getting fucking robbed like the Brits.
Well, I mean, at the same time, you could also make the argument that because we were like that, we're just feeding into the fucking obesity issue, but whatever.
Man, it's definitely an issue, but it's also like a global stereotype for us, and I think you should almost always double down on those. Unless it's like terrorism, slavery, or I don't know, like war crimes maybe.
Yeah, we're known for war crimes. Let's do it.
Yeah. I think that would probably fall under terrorism, you know?
Yes.
Unless it's like drastically universally agreed that the stereotype is a bad thing that you don't want to be known for, such as violating human rights and such. I think you should probably not double down on that one. But like the French have crepes, they make bomb-ass crepes, bro. Double down.
Double down.
Fucking America, we're a sports nation. We go fucking hard on the sports, bro.
No, well, we make up our own sports and then dominate them.
Exactly. And that's going hard on the sports, bro. You can't tell me that's not. So I think double down on the fucking extra portion size, bro. Be the fat country. Because nobody fucks with the fat country.
A lot of people fuck with the fat country.
Yeah, well, the fat country will nuke you off the face of the earth, so probably reconsider.
She has a full-blown meltdown, demanding chicken... Back to the article.
That's what we're going to call the episode. Back to the article.
We get home, and she's, like, blowing snot bubbles. She's so mad.
That's a heated child.
And then she howls her way through a bowl of leftover soup. So apparently...
What kind of soup, though?
And this is where everything kind of switched for me. Because this sentence right here... The mom, she howls her way through a bowl of leftover soup, the mom explains, adding that she had chicken nuggets in the freezer, but didn't want to reward bad behavior.
That
good parenting. Immediately tells me, hey, this is a mother who, while yes, she is vegan, is not trying to force that type
of veganism on her children.
Yeah, if her kids want meat, then she wants to actually give them the option.
Great
and I was
parenting.
like, yo... What fucking fantastic parenting.
Big ups to the mom. Big ups.
So then she starts going off about like how she was like, I thought my daughter hated me because she wore herself out crying and all this and that. But then she sits down with the daughter the next day, has an extremely reasonable conversation.
It's a good 8-year-old.
Yeah, assuring her that she's not angry for wanting chicken nuggets and was just... didn't want to reward the behavior that she had, and if she wanted something, that she needed to act better.
Correctly.
Yeah, better than the way that she responded.
Not like a little asshole.
And she was like, I understand that emotions feel big, but we have to try to be in control of them. What a fucking fantastic lesson.
Real shit.
You could easily just smack that fucking kid and be like, stop acting like that. But instead, she's turned this into like a learning moment for this kid, and I think that is wonderful.
Fuck. You know what? Don't get me wrong. I love the learning moment, but we need to discuss your position on spanking children.
I'm gonna spank my kids.
Me too. Thank fuck.
I'm not going to be like.
I'm not gonna beat my kids.
Yeah.
I'll spank them when they are absolutely 100% the worst they've ever been. Spank.
And it's going to be like one of those things where
happens like fucking 5 times for their entire young life. So they know that that is the moment for fear.
Yeah. That is the pinnacle of punishment. You never want to get that punishment.
Yeah.
But
like if I've spanked you, you need to fucking reconsider your decisions, you know?
I don't agree with people who immediately respond to
Like, go straight to whack.
Yeah, like their discipline is immediate. Just getting your hands on them.
Always
I don't
start
agree with
with
that.
diplomacy,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. It is a much better way to live life, and you get a lot less enemies that way. I think people that didn't get spanked as children are dicks now. Like,
Well,
almost exclusively.
It really depends on the person.
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong. There's a few people, like, out of the, like, what are we at? Like 7.3 billion on the Earth now.
Something like that. Yeah.
All right, I would like to say that out of the 7.3 billion people on Earth, whatever percentage didn't get spanked, probably like 10 of them are cool, and they're all right. But all the rest of them are entitled fucking assholes that really need to take a new look.
We don't know the validity of the statement.
The validity is 100%. I just fact-checked it with the president and NASA.
And they were like, yeah, dude.
They're like, yeah, bro, that's right.
Yeah.
Fucking, here's $1 million. That's real shit. Spank your children, don't beat your children.
She went on to say that she was not mad or annoyed at her daughter, but was furious at her ex for not informing her that their vegan child, up to this point, was now
Previously
eating meat.
vegan child.
Yeah.
Like my ex.
She was like, I feel like this would have been a decision I should have been informed about, which I 100% agree. Like,
If you're not telling people about that, like discussing it with your significant other or ex-significant other that you are a parent with, you're a cunt.
There's two sides to parenting. There's always, well, hold on.
There's two parents.
Let me retract just for a second, because I was gonna be like, there's always going to be the mother and the father, but that's not true. There's always going to be two parents. But you know what? That's not even true either, because there's single parents and shit like that. But typically,
Yeah, but eventually they find someone, and then that's new mom, and they love them, unless new mom is an asshole.
if you adopt kids on your own, 100% more power to you. I'm
Yeah,
sure
hell yeah.
you're a great parent, and
More
you
people
feel,
need to adopt.
You let the that type of parenting. At the moment, in this situation with two parents that have split up, you are raising them together, even if you
It's
were not together.
your kid and your kid. It's y'all's kid.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. There we go.
We just had to Texas it up a little bit.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. Wade through the fucking jungle of opinions and fucking...
Here we are. Found the oasis. We're not gonna die.
Yeah, for real. Okay. So then the husband calls her uptight
What a
and controlling,
fucking asshole.
and saying that she doesn't need to be privy to every single thing that he does with the daughter, which is true. They don't necessarily need to know everything, but that is like an important part of their lifestyle and how you are raising the kid. I'm not saying like, oh, if you decide to take the fucking kid to Disneyland and not tell the other parent about it, whatever, but
I don't know, man. I feel like even if you've separated, if you have a kid together, you need to at least be on fucking peaceful, like you can civil terms.
right. You can discuss,
get together
whatever.
and say, hey, Disney World. You need to tell the other one that you took them to fucking Disney World so that they can't like hold it over the kid can't hold it over their head. Like, Daddy took me to Disney World. Why? You know, fucking. It's there. You need to discuss what happens.
And this is coming from two people who have no parenting experience.
Yeah, we're not
at all.
parents, and I'm not trying to be for a
Yeah.
while. My parents divorced when I was like 3, so I'm not exactly an expert in parenting. But be civil. Fucking, it's about the kid. It's not about you two assholes. This is the part where you talk, buddy.
Sorry, I was looking at the last part of the article. So to finish it up, they basically had that argument, and then she's
It
just
all
mad
turned out
that
okay.
like this dude who started it all, the one
He
who
was the
fucking pushed
reason.
it, got mad over her being concerned over her daughter. Got mad because he didn't put his vegan ideas on the daughter, I guess. Fucking, it's just so dumb that how you can sit there and force one person, but then get mad whenever they're like, well, "What the fuck? You didn't."
Yeah. It's like, this was your
idea.
This
Yeah.
whole plan was your idea. I don't know. My thing. Feed them meat and vegetables and fruit and all that good shit. And then when they're old enough, say, hey, so this is how we eat. Do you want to do that? Explain it to them, you know?
Right.
Don't just fucking start them off vegan. I got beef with the vegan food system, bro. I feel like you're missing critical fucking elements needed for proper development.
Not really,
Like
because all you
protein
need
and
is
calcium.
the fucking. You can eat whatever you want as long as you get the proper vitamins and shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. This is probably a terribly inaccurate belief, but I feel like vegans have to like take vitamins every day just to get the shit that they need because they're not eating fucking meat.
Well, because of all of the fucking like fruits and veggies that they eat, they get a lot more of the minerals that they need. On contrast, where yes, we
So I should be taking vitamins.
yes, you should.
Well, I probably could have told you that. I eat like garbage. But the average person who eats a healthy diet, they should be taking vitamins.
Technically, yeah, literally everyone should be taking vitamins because, like,
Well,
unless
that
you are
sounds-
planning your entire fucking, like, week ahead and being like, all right, I'm going to eat these 3 apples because
don't
it gives
know,
me
bro.
this amount of vitamin C.
That
and then,
sounds a little We Happy Few for me.
uh,
Everybody
Yeah.
should be taking vitamins. That sounds a little bit like We Happy Few 1984
well,
type
I'm
shit.
saying to be, like, perfectly healthy and, like,
There's
pristine
no
health.
such thing as perfectly healthy. The human body is a fucking wreck. Every single one of them is just so ever so slightly different that there is no perfect. You can have like an average perfect, like this is what most of us need to be almost spot on, but with all the little fine-tuned differences, it's just not fucking doable.
What is the next topic you want to talk about?
I would like to talk about the slap fighting, bro. What? You thought I didn't want to bring this right up? Guys, I have just recently been introduced to the greatest sport in the world. Slapping the fuck out of each other. Stand across a table and just BAM! Fucking delete people's jaws until they give up.
Oh my god,
Now,
the
I would-
absolute peak that just happened in the mics for both of us.
Now, I would like to clarify, as far as I have seen, there are 3 different sets of rules in the slap fighting world. There's the Russian rules, the Polish rules, and the American rules.
Which, holy shit, Americans fucking go hard.
Dog, I told you we go hard at the sports. So, the Russians, I believe it's 5 rounds, right?
I believe so.
5 rounds. You each get 1 slap unless
Someone flinches,
or hits ear,
yeah.
neck, eye,
Shoulder.
like, unless you're missing the cheek, basically.
you have to get it right on the money or else it's a penalty.
You're allowed 2 fouls, and then you're disqualified. Well, you're allowed 1 foul, and then the second one gets you disqualified. And you either survive all the slaps, and I do mean survive. I'll get into that here in a minute. Or Oh, you either survive all the slaps and it's judge's decision. Polish rules. That's
is
3 rounds, right?
Basically the same thing, but
Except
with 3
there's
rounds.
no fouls. You can hit
Oh,
them
yeah.
in the. If you're above, you're a fan of critical, correct?
Absolutely.
So the way that he put it, as long as you slap them above the nipples, you're good to go. And I think that's an interesting rule set. Not as effective as the Russians, because the actually accurate slap, like, you lose points in the Polish one for missing like a fucking idiot, but
you don't get a foul for
right, you don't, like, you have to hit correctly in the Russian one. Not to mention, the Russian seems to be a lot more freeform with their slaps. Like, you can pull some fucking tricky shit in the Russian slap fights. But obviously, as we all know, most importantly, there are the American rules. And it's just slap the fuck out of each other.
until somebody fucking drops
Somebody quits
or quits.
dies, bro.
It's straight up fucking like Knuckles back in like elementary
it's
school.
UFC. It's UFC, but just slapping.
Okay, hold on. It's not UFC, but just slapping, because UFC is just
there's
an
a
open
point
rank.
system
Yeah.
and all that fuckery. Anyway,
But you're
it's
just going
go.
back and forth, back
slap
and
the
forth,
fuck
slap,
out of each other
slap,
until
slap,
you're
slap.
out cold or you don't want to get slapped again. And the Russians are great. They've got some big motherfuckers. Obviously Vasily
Vasily
Kamatsky, the God Hand, or his actual nickname as far as the slap fights go, the Dumpling.
The Dumpling.
He should definitely switch to the God Hand. Yo, did you see the most recent one that Critical posted?
The damage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That match was so fucking rigged for the
No,
Polish guy.
dude.
No, it absolutely was. Vasily rocked his fucking shit 2 times in a row.
Yes. Okay.
And Vasily ate fucking Zalesh's slaps like they were fucking candy bars, dog.
I don't know what happened. Well, like I watched the video on it.
Fucking Zalesh got 2 extra rounds for no fucking reason at all.
That's my point.
It's
I
rigged
don't
for
know
the
what
fucking
happened.
Polish guy, because it was the Polish fucking circuit.
I don't know why they went on to another round, because I don't speak Polish. And
2 extra rounds.
let me fucking make my goddamn point, dude. Goddamn. Fucking, I don't know why it went a couple extra rounds, because like I don't speak Polish, but like Vasily went up there, his first slap was terrible.
What?
His second and third slap, holy shit. But
Fucking ruined him.
yeah, but at the same time, what was the other dude's name?
Zalesh.
Zalesh. Same thing. His first slap was not very good, and then his other 2 slaps rocked him a little bit.
No. Not fucking Vasily, bro. The man
Dude,
is made of iron.
He fucking had to fucking catch himself.
On 1 slap, bro. I want to say it was number 3.
But my point being is that it was extremely close. I don't know if that's why they continued to go for the extra rounds, or if there was an actual foul that happened. They should
wasn't.
not. If there was not a foul, it should have fucking just got
It was
down.
Vasily's fucking match.
Then the second one, where they went the fourth one, there was absolutely nothing wrong with those slaps. Like, they both got their fucking
They were
slaps
fucking
in.
great.
They should have ended it there and then judged all 4 of those slaps. And
AKA,
then
it was rigged for the Polish guy.
it was such a cheap move that he fucking stopped, because after fucking 5 fucking slaps back to fucking back, he's bracing for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Critical said that he was told that he was trying to prove that Vasily was flinching.
yeah.
Vasily was leaning into the slap. He was bringing the target closer to the destruction, okay?
he throws himself into it to kind of like
Vasily
impact.
got fucking robbed, dog. That was his match. Even in the after action photos that they both posted, that was Vasily's fucking match. He deleted his jaw, bro.
Everyone in the crowd though is Polish, so whenever fucking everything was
So
going
it
down,
was rigged for the Polish guy.
everyone started cheering for fucking Zalesh.
Yeah.
But it was super close, and then that fucking last round was cheap as
Man,
fuck.
I will agree that it was close, but it was fucking Vasily's win. Absolutely and without a doubt. Now, that's the, like, big fucking upset. That's the Pepto-Bismol upset of the week, ladies and gentlemen. But the one that we are really here to talk about is fucking Wolverine and Rocky.
Yeah, okay. Hold on.
These are two of the fighters.
Before we get into it,
Are you about to give, like, a trigger warning?
no, what I was gonna say is if you have just kind of been casually listening and you have no idea what we're talking about right now, go on YouTube, look up slap fighting, look up the tournament, and understand what we're a couple of rounds, and you'll see what we're talking about. And now, this is one you specifically want to see. This
is the most brutal slap I've ever witnessed.
If you don't want to go through and watch the entire fucking tournament of slap fighting,
just see the one where Rocky gets knocked the fuck out.
Go on to fucking Penguin Zero Critical's channel, like his YouTube channel, and he's got like him reacting to these short segments.
I think this episode is like hardest knockout ever. It's 4 minutes and 17 seconds long.
And
for reference,
it only gives you what you need to see.
Just for reference, the other ones are like 10 to 14 minutes long. This one is 4 minutes and 17 seconds. So you know it was a short fight. This dude...
What an unfortunate, coming, just together of circumstances.
Absolutely the worst thing that possibly could have happened.
Fucking happened.
Homie got slapped so fucking hard that he bit the inside of his cheek off.
He got hit. Whenever he got hit, it threw his cheek into his fucking mouth.
And when he knocked the fuck out,
and he also, at the same time, got knocked out by the fucking hit.
That's what made him bite.
I thought he fucking bit before he fell. And
No, the slap pushed the cheek in, he knocked out, and that's when he bit. So, the dude bit the inside of his fucking cheek off. He had to get stitches. But as soon as he falls and hits the ground, there's an on
I'm talking fall, not like
hard,
stumble,
bro.
fucking.
You
nah,
hit fucking full plank backwards, like a cartoon that just got hit in the face with a rake, bro. Just tips the fuck over, and as soon as he hits the ground and the on-scene medical staff get to him, they lift his head up out of his mouth. The dude was almost drowning in his own blood.
So, fucking warning, if you don't like blood, it fucking shook me for a second.
If you watch the critical video, he cuts it pretty quick. So it's
Yeah.
sort of like a heavy air quotes
exactly
here,
what you
ladies and
need to
gentlemen.
see.
It's sort of safe, that one. But this dude almost fucking died from a single slap. Let that tell you how fucking powerful these men are. And the dude that slapped him, he wasn't one of those fucking huge power lifter looking ass dudes. He was like kind of scrawny, honestly. Like very
Just
redneck,
perfect form.
drinks beer all the time. Just fucking average human. And he almost killed this guy with one slap. I am no longer afraid of getting punched. I am now afraid of getting slapped. Oh my god. I literally watched that entire fucking Critical playlist yesterday. Well, I started on the most recent one, and then he gives a spoiler warning, so I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch the whole thing now.
Yeah.
Really, really
he
worth
watched
your
them all
time.
in order as they
Yeah.
progressed through the tournament.
Super worth your time. I highly recommend investing in the slap fighting. It's officially my new live stream to be the slap fight champion.
I'll help you train, buddy. It'll be awesome.
Does that mean I get to slap you or you get to slap me?
Both.
All right, bet. I can work with that. We need to find the right size table. Yo, that brings me to another point about the fucking Polish rules. Their table is way too fucking wide, bro.
It is pretty fucking
Like, a lot
wide.
of the competitors are not, like, super tall.
Yeah.
So
they're
they
having
have
to,
tough
like,
time reaching over.
leaning
They're
over the fucking
sacrificing
table.
all that slap power to fucking reach them, you know? And it's just not fair. They did a woman's, like, circuit championship slap fight. And their table was fucking practically non-existent. Absolutely ridiculous. And they slapped like fucking shit, honestly. Like, you see it. The one that was on the critical playlist, it was this like pink bitch
Right.
and this I guess she was Polish, but she looked like dense. She wasn't fat. She was pretty trim, but like she was dense. You could see the power in this woman.
Yeah.
And they both slapped like shit. It was disgraceful.
Really?
The pink chick really was just there to be pretty.
Right.
And that I felt was irritating because you're in a fucking professional sport right now. You're not here to look good. You're here to slap the fucking teeth out of somebody. Okay? Don't come in looking like some candy ass Barbie. And
Unless
then,
you can fucking slap.
if you look like a candy ass Barbie, I want you to knock somebody's head in a full 360.
Yeah.
I want a fucking cartoon move out of your ass. But the other lady, she was fucking ready to go. She looked intense. She was ready to fuck some shit up. They both slapped terribly. I was very disappointed.
Okay, buddy, we're at an impasse.
What? What is the impasse?
We are at 58 minutes in the recording.
What fucking extra special 2-hour episode? How many topics do we have left?
We went through a single topic.
Well, here's another suggestion. We fucking kill this episode right now and do another one back to back.
I'm hear you, and we might do that, but I'm gonna have to do some shit after the episode.
Yeah, naturally. Well, that would probably kill the energy, bro. Did we just make a mega episode?
Hold on. Well, I think we're gonna move on to Are We the Assholes, and then do everything that we have for it, and then just wrap it up.
All right, bet.
Um,
We're probably the assholes.
we're probably the assholes. So
That's what we should call this segment. We're probably the assholes this week.
Do you want to do the housemate one or the dressing one?
Let's go with the dressing.
The dressing one.
Is this the one that I read before we
I don't know.
at the zoo?
At the zoo? No.
No?
That's another article.
Okay, all right.
No.
Hit me. I haven't read either of these, so it's fresh.
All right. Am I the asshole for telling my friend to stop, quote unquote, overdressing to events?
Oh, you mentioned this one, but I didn't look into it.
My friend blank has always really been into fashion. We're in a friend group with about 4 other girls, so they all hang out. Our other good friend blank. Hold on. Okay, so the first one's blank, and one is blank.
Oh, I was gonna say Blanc.
Blank. Recently finished her residency. Okay, so they went to brunch. So all of the
Okay, that was the only word that you needed to say. You are not the asshole. Don't fucking overdress for brunch.
hold on. They're going out to brunch. They asked them to wear a dress so they could all take cute matching photos or whatever. And then she showed up, or blank showed up.
Wait, Blank showed up or Blank showed up?
Blank is the one that asked for them to wear all the stuff, and blank showed up.
I feel like we need to go with Blank and Blanc.
Okay. Fair enough.
So Blank is gonna be.
Blanc asked for Jesus Christ.
All right, so let's just. Which one was mentioned first? The one that asked or the one that overdressed?
Blank is the person in the context of "Am I the asshole?" The overdressing thing.
Okay, so that's Blank and the overdresser is Blanc.
No.
What?
Damn it, reverse.
I
Reverse,
thought you
reverse.
said she was the one overdressing.
Fucking Christ, there's 5 of them.
Oh.
Calm down.
All right.
So, the person posting this, that's talking about the person overdressing,
Trying to figure out if they're the ass.
is talking about blank.
Okay.
Saying that blank is overdressing.
Okay. All right. I'm sold. Let's get it.
Blank.
The one that overdresses.
No. You motherfucker.
No, I'm fucking with you this time.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
Fucking great.
So Blanc asked them to wear summer dresses so they could take cute matching photos.
Wait. Did you say summer dresses?
Yes.
So like a sundress.
But nobody apparently confirmed anything or said anything about it. So it just was kind of thrown out to the void. So Blank shows up half an hour later in a yellow pantsuit and really tall stilettos.
Oh, God.
Uh,
First of all, yellow pantsuit.
hey, man, I actually am a big fan of yellow.
But a pantsuit?
Either way, moving on. Second part.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just mad because my nana used to wear them.
It was my birthday, and I invited the girls over for a movie and some stuff.
And this is Blanc.
No, this is the person posting this.
Which is blank.
No. The person posting this, I have not named yet.
Okay, so they're not relevant.
No,
The
they're just the ones
the
writing.
OP is not relevant to this story.
When it says I, that they're talking about themselves, they're the people writing this.
So they're not Blank or Blanc.
No.
Why would you be asking if you're the asshole if the story is about 2 completely different people?
Because it's not about 2 completely different people. That one section was about 2 people. What the fuck, dude? Either fucking shut up and let me finish, or fucking get it straight.
It's hard to get straight, bro. Blank
All right?
and Blanc and the third
the
dude.
person writing this is I or me.
Okay,
or every time I say
fuck.
that.
Just go on. Fuck.
Jesus Christ. It was the person writing this birthday. I invited the girls, the other friends with Blank and Blanc in there.
Okay, just fucking go.
And I'm going to call the other one Blink
I
and,
will kill you, dog.
and Blank.
Blink and Blanc.
So they invited him over, and then she comes in with it's a pajama party.
And she showed up in a yellow pantsuit.
No, she showed up in a nice robe with lace and fur trim, and fucking that was it.
Somebody call the vegans. Fuck.
Then apparently they went to the beach to play volleyball with their guy friends.
How do you overdress for a beach?
And Blank was in wedges and a summer dress. She sat out the whole time and flirted with the boys, and we were unable to play because of the uneven teams. I called her later and told her I love the way she dresses, but could she tone it down sometimes? I told her it feels like she was trying to take attention away from the person being celebrated. She got really defensive and said that she should be able to dress however she wants, and fashion is her form of self-expression. She said, or the person writing this said, she felt bad because she knows it's true. She should be able to dress how she wants. However, it feels she's doing it in a way that grabs attention. So am I the asshole?
So Blank is the one that overdresses?
Yes. Do you think... So here's the overall question. Because I don't think the question is the person overdressing? Because I think that is...
No, I know that's
they
not
understand that they are overdressing.
Yes.
But that person enjoys that lifestyle and wants to do that as their form of self-expression. Are they the asshole for asking them to not do that?
Here's my stance, right? They're not the asshole. They're not the asshole
asscode.
for asking her to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
she got defensive because the other person was absolutely fucking right.
I think this is going to shock you, my friend. I am on the opposite side. I think she's the asshole.
Why?
Okay, so...
How is she... No, dog. If
Yes.
you were...
Listen to me. Listen to me for 2 seconds.
I'm listening.
Right? So... It sounds to me, because especially I read some of the comments, and I was thinking this before I read the comments, but the comments are, they kind of formed it in a way that is better said.
Yeah.
It sounds like the person writing this, especially with the way that they bring up some of like, oh, she starts flirting with these people and we can't hang out with them, or
They're mad.
It sounds like she's insecure about the way that she dresses versus herself.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
And while she cares very much about her image, I think she's just looking at that as a reflection of how she feels bad that she's so casual about it.
Uh-huh.
And I think that she's the asshole in saying that she should tone down herself and her way of showing herself just because she feels bad about it.
Yeah.
Because there should be no reason. If you really were comfortable with the way that you look and how everything is, why is it a problem that they look nice?
Yeah. So I think this is probably a first on the podcast, but we are on opposite sides of this article, and I understand what you're saying, where you're coming from.
Okay. So why do you feel that she still is the asshole?
I'm saying she's not the asshole. You're saying she's the asshole.
Right, sorry. That was completely just me flipping it in my mind, but why do you think that she is not the asshole?
Because I think she was right when she said something to her.
But why is she right for saying something?
I'm going to use one of the examples that they gave in the article. So the beach, if you're going to show up in a sundress and wedges, you wear a fucking swimsuit underneath it so you can still participate.
Well, I'm sure she was wearing a swimsuit underneath.
Why wasn't she participating? Because she was trying to draw attention to herself.
Okay, no. I think you misheard then, because she went to the beach to play volleyball. Okay, no. Okay, well, so you're right, but at the same time, if she doesn't want to play volleyball, who fucking cares? They couldn't play because of uneven teams, but
I bet if she had been wearing a fucking swimsuit, there would have been even teams and they could play.
Well, dude, she's wearing a sundress and a swimsuit. I'm sure she could fucking throw her wedges off and play volleyball. Maybe she just didn't want to fucking play. I hear you. I just don't agree.
I guess we're just gonna fucking have to leave this one at a disagreement.
All right, so
fuck, that's a first.
Yeah, holy shit.
Jesus, ladies and gentlemen, this is history right here.
The first Are We the Assholes that fucking...
We're both the assholes, and we're both not.
Yeah, we truly don't know who it is.
Shit.
All
We're
right.
gonna have to fucking get a third opinion after this episode.
Yeah. Okay, last thing. Am I the asshole for abandoning my housemate?
Yes.
No, hold on.
No. I will not hold on. That is a yes. And I might be biased because of personal experience, but that is a hard yes.
Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret.
That is a break your fucking kneecaps yes.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I 100% agree with you. I just want you to hear the absurdity of this one.
All right.
And I please, I know it's going to be really hard, but let me get through it and then give you the kicker.
All right.
All right?
I'm going to sit silently until you're done reading. Give me a signal. What, this or
Yes,
this?
sir. That one.
Yeah. It's fucking, it's a banger, right?
So my housemate, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time
You can't
saying.
even get through it straight.
Yeah. So my housemate has a lot of kitchen equipment. Utensils, appliances, Tupperware, cups, plates, anything you could think of. The problem is it's taking up the whole kitchen, and all my things are being crammed into corners. They stacked on top of each other. They have a shelf in the fridge, some stuff in the freezer, and a couple of shelves in the pantry. All the other spaces are taken up by the other equipment. I moved in with enough for 2 people after previously living alone, and it would easily fit in one cupboard. And so they're just talking about how they have
enough shit.
They both came in with a lot of kitchen equipment.
A full set of gear, as one might say.
Yes. And then they talk about how he or the other roommate ended up getting more Tupperware, and because of that they had to start moving their Tupperware into a spot because they just had so much. But I mean, so before I start my rant, they ended up telling the person that they're leaving to go live alone.
Oh, they told them?
Yes.
Okay.
And they didn't take it very well, considering
them
the
problem.
rental market at the moment. And very soon after, they just got kind of passive aggressive, and now they're starting to feel bad. And then
please continue.
a lot of people in the comments are calling them not the asshole.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like,
They're the fucking asshole?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm pretty sure I made this goddamn clear already.
I don't, okay. So, are you an asshole for wanting to move out? I guess not necessarily. Because maybe this
If
is
the
just the
lease
little
isn't
thing that has been nagging at you and you're fucking done with it, you know?
Fucking say something about it. Don't just move out.
Right. Well, it sounds like they are saying something about it, which is a good thing. But at the same time, this feels like something that's such a fucking non-issue. You're like, then fucking take some shit out of the fucking the cupboards,
Yeah.
make room, and putting in a fucking box somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, just put it in storage.
Correct.
Like what's the fucking issue with having kitchen shit?
I can't possibly imagine that one of these people has so much kitchen shit that they use constantly.
Yeah.
80% of it probably never used.
I'm sure they've got like 4 of the same exact type of bowl.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have 80 fucking sets of fucking Tupperware. They're the exact same fucking thing. Like, if they have so much of that type of shit, then just
Say, hey, bro, I need some space, motherfucker.
yeah. I was reading this and I felt like I was losing my fucking mind.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I can understand that. They're definitely the asshole for just fucking moving out, especially if the lease wasn't up. If the lease was up, give them a slide. They don't want to sign another lease with them.
I just hold on. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I guess I skipped this part.
Here we fucking go.
They did say that they're wanting to leave at the end of lease.
Okay, well then they're not the fucking asshole.
Okay. I think that they are an asshole just for the fact that they're getting annoyed by it.
They are an asshole, but they're not the
asshole.
asshole.
Yes. All right.
Absolutely correct. If the lease is over, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Go free. Get your own goddamn place. But if you bail on somebody in a lease, you are a fucking asshole. You are the fucking asshole. I wish you would get hit by a bus. Maybe several buses in consecutive order. Fuck people that break leases.
Shit is fucking terrible. But brah, that would be the end of the show. What? I know. We ended up at 1:15 with like most of our fucking topics. We mentioned it earlier. You know, we
still have an episode worth of topics, bro.
we still have some meaty fucking topics. Like,
oh my god, we didn't even get to the one that I really wanted to go off about.
I know. We just spent so much fucking time talking about fucking
slap
fighting and veganism and shit.
Ah, fucking vegans, Jesus.
And toe sucking.
Oh, I completely forgot about that segment.
We started with
Why couldn't you just let me go without it?
I just wanted to put the image of my big toe in the butthole again, just one more time.
Well, at least we can put it in the episode title.
The big toe in the butthole. All right. Fucking, we'll catch. Oh, no. Fucking shout outs to all of our shit. I was about to just fucking leave. Catch us on our social medias. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's Get Throwed, and then Twitter is Get Throwed.
Yo, I actually...
No. Everything is Get Throwed Podcast, and then Twitter is Let's Get Throwed. And then YouTube, Get Throwed Podcast. Listen to us on where you listen to your podcasts, except for
Apple Podcasts. Fuck you guys. Thank you for coming.
Check it, or if you would like to support us on Patreon, that'd be much appreciated. We have different tiers over there. We currently aren't fucking looking at it. We just kind of have it set up for whenever
it's just there.
Yeah. But there are some bonus episodes on there, and as soon as Patreons come on, you know.
Patrons. As soon as we get patrons.
Patrons, my bad. Fucking.
There is shit there for you to have. Don't think it's just empty, but don't feel pressured.
100%. We've got free episodes here. If you'd like more, we will definitely post more as soon as
'em.
people fucking come on.
I love this
I think
shit.
there's like 3 episodes over there.
What, the bonus ones?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. We have 3 bonuses?
Well, I think one was done with Butters, and then we did
that's
2.
still 3?
Yeah. So either way, catch you on the next one.
Have a great day.
Peace.
Peace.